Like sands through the hourglass, it's time for another OVAwful, where I complain about anime and get mad about stuff and things. But don't fear, because today we are talking about Nisekoi, the anime which I read some of the manga for and didn't really hate, but also didn't really enjoy. But worry not, Baka Oni-chans, I will keep an open mind. Nisekoi is a harem anime about a kid who forgot who he gave a necklace to, and so figuring out who he loves is extra difficult. More difficult when you take into account all of these anime girls with too much plot trying to get close to him for reasons. You know, I'm actually not sure why they'd even want to, but hey, I only read like 20 chapters of the manga. Give me a break. Well, he has to pick between Onodera, a girl with brown hair, and Chitoge, a girl with Super Saiyan hair and a ribbon. If he isn't able to choose a girl between the end of Season 1, there won't be a Season 3. And as of now, there is no Season 3, so you know what that means. Aside from making that last part up, this OVA is about Ruri losing her glasses, and so the random cast of characters helps her and try to find them. At one point, they find a bunch of junk, like a water bottle, but no dice. They're still lost. That is until they find the glasses in the most unassuming spot ever, like how you usually lose your glasses or your keys. Honestly though, this just felt like a way to see Ruri without her glasses and fawn over her and want to protect her. I wasn't a fan. And if anything, Ruri seems like yet another cliched character of the calm and reserved girl who wears glasses. And oh, Ruri hits people, so right there, you know, Papa Tactics hates this girl. But this is where we see our MC in action. Our generic, dense MC, who can't see that all of these anime girls want to snuggle with him. Onodera actually sorta does and embraces him, which made my eyes roll more than rolling my dice off a table in a heated DMD game where I'm trying to play as a thieving housewife who is actually an assassin. And this is also where we see Rui be like, how dense can you be, dude? Onodera wants to meet up and touch Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. After this whole debacle, we get the cliche, let's ogle at the girls in the kotatsu for a moment. You know, it's hard to like OVAs like this because they're just so cliched and recycled. I hate how modern OVAs train the viewers to expect fan service and boring tropes that only cater to 1% of the 1%. It's not good, and neither is this OVA. I'm digressing. So we get the typical stuff. Another cliche girl hitting a guy and blasting off like Team Rocket. Very original stuff. But I mean, so this is when an old lady shows up and, oh boy, she's cool, I guess. Okay, well, she apparently saved a bunch of people and she's well respected in her community, so she just shows up and says MC-kun needs to be exorcised of his bad luck. And the only way to do it is through his butt. Yeah, well, apparently this OVA may be bucking the trend after all, except maybe in a different way. So apparently their new goal is to give MC an enema? I'm not making this up. And when it fails, they decide to go mouth to mouth with some holy water. I'm not actually sure what the water is though, but it can't be good. So like Slytherin Cthulhu-esque monsters, they chased after MC-kun with all their might. But alas, like a dumbass, he runs into the striking hammer for a bell because, hey, comedy anime is dead and so am I on the inside. With that being said, in early 2020, OVAwful as we know it will be shelved for a new Patreon-only series. I've been doing this show since January of 2018, and I'd like to rotate this show out to explore a new idea. What this idea will be, well, I will announce it in January 2020 with all of the details. I am very excited for this new project and new content to show you all, and I hope you guys have enjoyed OVAwful as much as I have for these past 2 years. Without you guys, there wouldn't be an OVAwful, there wouldn't be a Patreon page. You guys are the absolute best, and I love you all. Bye-bye.